What's going on, guys? Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and I am back with another Dungeon Crate unboxing. The box got a little smushed here, but this is the first Dungeon Crate of 2018. So this is January 2018's Dungeon Crate. So let's see what we got. I don't actually remember what the theme is. I believe it's Epic Encounters. So we've got our Dungeon Crate card. We're trying this new setup we've been rocking recently for unboxing, so we've got our card here, which we'll come back to. We have, looks like Epic Encounters is the name of the adventure, and they did, see, Epic Encounters, they took my advice. I'm going to say that it's my advice, because I've been saying it in all the videos, to put the level of the encounter on the front of the adventure. I mean, it's a petty little thing, but I hate having to flip into an adventure when it's a piece of, you know, it's a smaller, more condensed adventure. There's more contained in the digital crate, which we'll review in a second after we finish the physical unboxing. But I hate having to hunt and peck to see what level this encounter is for. And I appreciate that it's now on the front cover. So we'll come back to the actual adventure in a second. Let's see what we got. Okay. We got... This is a game science die here. It looks like it's like a deep purple color. Let's go ahead and take it out of the bag. So, yep, this is an uninked. I don't know if you guys can make that out there or not, but that is a nice kind of violet purple game science D20. Dungeon Crate subscribers get 10% off at gamescience.com. So that's cool. So we got our, I mean, again, you know me, I'm happy whenever I get dice in a crate of any kind. So that's a step in the right direction for me. We got one die. We've got this really sweet and nice quality Dungeon Crate iron-on patch. This is really nice. And like the Dungeon Crate logo and even this little D20 up here, beautiful. I'm actually... Again, like, I don't collect patches, but every collector's edition of pretty much every game I've ever bought has come with a patch. One day, I'm going to make a really sweet punk jacket, and it's going to have so many patches on it. But, there's our Dungeon Crate. Back here, we've got something from Advanced Deployment. Again, as per usual, all of the stuff contained in here is typically... relevant to the adventure. So this is, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is a inspiration token. It's this kind of yellow acrylic. It's a Dungeon Crate inspiration token. Oh, we've got a clear one as well. And looks like a nice deep red one. So these are potential ways to keep track of your inspiration. We also have what I'm going to assume is a spiritual weapon. Again, if you guys can see that, it's a arm with a hammer, and then it has a little base here. So if I can get this to stick. There we go. So, it looks to me, my guess would be a spiritual weapon for your cleric. Specifically your dwarven cleric, because it kind of has a whole Warhammer vibe. So, got a code in here for custom or free shipping on your next advanced deployment encounter. We've got, oh man, we're just killing it today. Check out this. We've got this 1980who.com here. This looks like they must do enamel pins. Again, as I said, this punk jacket's going to be full of pins and patches, but we have this, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is a, I mean, it's a red D20, right? But it's, I don't think it's picking up on the camera very well that this is a glittery D20. It looks just shiny here in enamel, but it's actually got glitter. So we got a nice enamel pin. We got an Ogre Smasher Reaper Bones mini. So we'll go ahead and take this guy out of the box. So again, I don't know if you guys can make out the detail, but this is a large creature. So this is an ogre mini. He's got a nice club here, a little bag. We've got some skull detail here on his neck. And there's a little necklace here. So, again, what are the nerd... I'm not going to call them Nerd Immersion, but I'm going to call them Ted's 2 biggest things to have him enjoy some sort of tabletop gaming crate. I've said it before, but if you're new to the channel and this is the first time, what is it for me? For me, it is a mini and dice. If the crate contains some mini in some form, these advanced deployment ones count as minis, so this was enough. But if it contains some form of a mini and at least a singular die, if not a full die set, then I'm happy. And everything else is gravy. So we got a nice, high-quality Reaper Bones Ogre Mini. We got a Game Science die. Again, this is Game Science. These are not cheap. And this does not look like it's a second either. When I say second, I mean a die that has an imperfection of some kind, so it usually goes off at a cheaper price. This is... No, I mean, it's got the little nubs on it, but that every die has that from where they come out of the mold. So we got this sweet Game Science die, and we're not even done, guys. There's this... Whatever this is heavy. We've got a cardboard box here. And let's see what's contained inside the box. Am I not opening that correctly? I thought I was. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to open that up on camera for you guys, but it's really stuck. Am I just opening it wrong? Like a moron. Yep. And we got terrain? What? Okay, so let's get these packing peanuts. We've got... This is... Oh my god, check this out. We got some... These feel like they're maybe made out of almost like a plaster material. But we got 3D terrain. Alright, check this out. Look at this. We got some nice stone... You can hear it sounds like it's made out of like plaster or ceramic. Okay. Wow. This crate... Is there anything else? Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright. Yeah, this crate blew me away, guys. I am thrilled. Maybe it's because it's late at night and I'm hyped up on sugar because my wife's away. I don't know. But let me tell you that I think that this is a phenomenal crate. I haven't even looked at the encounter yet to see what's going on, but we got a Game Science die, a Reaper Bones Mini, we got 3 advanced deployment. Their acrylic work is phenomenal. I'm not a huge fan of acrylic, counters for inspiration, but these are 3 very nice encounters, and then we have, inspiration tokens rather. We have this, again, sweet, probably spiritual weapon token. We have the very high quality Dungeon Crate patch. We got this 1980 Who enamel pin, and then we got these 4 pieces of 3D terrain, and then the epic encounter as well. So right here off the bat, we can see we've got a rolling table from 1 to 20. I'll just grab a couple off of here. Ghouls feeding on corpses, a still pool with a glowing gem, lost child. So let's see, fire-breathing dragons. This set of 20 encounters is meant for parties of 5 players from levels 1 to 3. Each encounter has an XP value to be split amongst the players, and a challenge rating that translates to its appropriate level. You can adjust each encounter to suit your needs by switching out monsters for a similar CR. You can use this table in multiple ways. Use it as a random encounter table. Roll a D20 anytime the adventurers have spent an hour traveling. An encounter occurs on a roll of 18 or higher. Roll a D20 and consult the following table. Pick an encounter to run as an introductory adventure for players new to D&D. Each encounter is designed for low-level adventures and features iconic RPG monsters. Pick an encounter that fits into your regular campaign and use the encounter as a hook to start a new adventure. So that's the outside, and then if I look at this, each one, basically all of these here inside, is a different encounter. So let's, like I said, I don't like to try, whenever there's something that's a paid product, I don't like to give away too much of the information as it sort of deters you as the consumer from buying it. But let's grab a couple here. Let's go with a gold coin and a dragon footprint. Let's see if we can find that. Alright, so that's for CR4. You find a single gold coin, make a perception check. Tracks made with 4-scaled claws lead you to the foothills at the base of a mountain. After some time, the tracks lead into an opening in an abandoned mine shaft. The boards that once closed off the entrance have been shredded apart. And then that's the text, again, the gray text for you to read to your players. And then it says, this mine is now the home of a red dragon wormling, which has begun to amass a treasure hoard. The dragon will defend the mine, but not to the death. It will retreat deeper into its twisting caverns and shafts to wait out the danger and re-emerge later for revenge. And its hoard contains 1,151 copper pieces, 982 silver pieces, 59 gold pieces, 7 moonstones and onyx gems worth 50 gold pieces each, and a potion of hill giant strength. So you can see there are a variety of different encounters from CR 1.5 all the way up to CR 4 in that. There's a couple other ones. Some of them have magic items, some of them don't. And we'll have to see what the digital crate says. But let's go ahead and read our card here. 3D tabletop gaming terrain. This is from our friends at Nerd Games. If you guys have watched any of our RPG, our playthroughs, and you see us using the critical hit, critical miss cards when we reach the donations, those come from Nerd Games. They did both those. They did the treasure cards, and most recently the wandering monster cards. So, Fantastic Worlds tabletop gaming terrain by Nerd Games is a perfect way to add some depth to your RPG and wargaming experience. These pieces use assets from Hearst Arts. Enjoy a sample of what to expect from their recent Kickstarter. Learn more at nordgames.llc. D20 enamel pin. Show your adventure, or show your admiration for the almighty D20 with this magical pin from 1980 Who. Paint, I'm sorry, I read the wrong thing. Red, sparkly, and ready for your shirt, pack, or cloak. Ogre Smasher Mini. This is one of our epic encounters. Paint them up and unleash them on your players next session. Single D20 Die. The almighty D20 is a staple of many RPGs. This one is part of a series we are showcasing with game science. Crisp edges make for precision rolling. Fill in numbers with crayon, paint, or marker. The Dungeon Crate patch. At first, we had a special request from one of our subscribers for patches so he could wear one for his fez for an event. Actually, that was, I think, on Dragon Talk, the official D&D podcast, no less. We thought this was a great idea, and we tried some out. We think they turned out great, as do I. So more RPG-related products to come. Sew or iron on this patch onto your coat or bag, and show you're part of the Dungeon Crate army. Epic encounters, this is it right here. Danger around the world. There are fire-breathing dragons, greedy bandits, nasty orcs, evil wizards, and hangry ogres out there. This set of 20 encounters is meant for parties of players, 5 players level 1 to 3. Each encounter has XP value, blah, blah, blah. And then we have our digital crate, which I will jump on over. It doesn't actually, it's funny. No offense to Wayne and the Dungeon Crate folks, but you guys didn't include the information from Advanced Deployment on the card. You got the 3D tabletop terrain from Nerd Games, the D20 enamel pin from 1980 Who, the Ogre Mini from Reaper, the Game Science die from Game Science, the Dungeon Crate patch, the Epic Encounter, and then the Digital Crate. You did not include the information for the Advanced Deployment set. That doesn't really bother me too much, as I think I was able to figure out what it was. But just as a heads up to you guys, Advanced Deployment may be a little uppity about that. But again, I think I did a pretty good job guessing what it was. There's the code here for free shipping. That's advanceddeployment.com if you guys wanted to check out. I'm sorry, http://store.advanceddeployment.com is their website. So you can go and check out. We unbox something from them just about every month with Dungeon Crate. We've seen spell templates, we've seen minis. So we have our 3 acrylic inspiration counters, and again, what I am calling a spiritual weapon token. Alright, so we do have a digital crate, so I'm going to jump over to the computer. I will see you guys there, and we'll see what is contained in the digital crate for January 2018 from the folks at Dungeon Crate. So, I will see you guys over there. What's up, guys? Ted from Nerd Immersion here. I'm over back at the computer, and we're looking at the digital crate for January 2018. Unfortunately, I jumped the gun. but I'm already recording, so we're just going to go with it. So this is the digital crate actually does not exist yet. If you can see here, it says enhanced digital version coming soon. If I click on this, it just takes me right back to the page. But basically what I'm going to assume it is, in like all of the recent crates, is this is the enhanced version of the physical crate or physical Epic Encounters bifold that we received in the crate. In previous editions, again, if you're new to Dungeon Crate, in previous editions, in previous month's crates, to keep the insert tight and only two, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, total of 4 pages folded in half, the folks at Dungeon Crate have these digital crates, which will have additional information for you, expansions, typically also printouts or handouts or maps and things like that, if those are necessary, all contained in the digital crate, allowing you to keep the packaging information and what's in the actual box less. But then, like, if they have a custom monster, let's say, the monster's stat block will be contained in the digital crate and things of that nature. So, unfortunately, at this point, the digital crate does not exist yet. But that's what we'll have, is the enhanced digital version of Epic Encounters. So you can have it in PDF form on your computer in case you lose the physical piece. And you want to be able to reprint it, or you want to look at it when you're not, you're away on a different computer and things like that. So that's what we'll see. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Dungeon Crate unboxing. It's the first one of 2018. I think Wayne and the Dungeon Crate crew have gone way out of their way with this one. I think with the terrain, minis, dice, as well as an adventure, this is a really strong showing for Dungeon Crate right out of the gate in January 2018. If all of the crates this year keep up that caliber of quality and content, I think that this is going to be a very good year for the folks at Dungeon Crate. And those of us who receive them as well. It'll be a good year for us. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Wayne and the Dungeon Crate crew do watch these videos, so if you have things you want to say that you don't want to reach out to say to them directly, but you feel like leaving it in a comment on one of my videos for them to peruse at their leisure, you can go ahead and do that. Again, the comments will make it to them. Let me know what you guys think. Did you pick up this Dungeon Crate? Are you happy with the contents? Are you as happy as I am with the contents? Are you unhappy? And if so, why? Let them know. They want to know what they can do to better accommodate their customers and to better draw in new customers. If you are a previous Dungeon Crate subscriber who has canceled your Dungeon Crate subscription, did this want to make you come back and get it again? Let me know. Again, I also should say this at the beginning, that I am not provided these Dungeon Crates by the folks from Dungeon Crate. I purchased these with my own money, and the review is all my own, so there is no influence from their side whatsoever. I'm giving you my honest opinion every month. So anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.